and welcome back to part 2 of our Deadeye Oneshot. So, you all wake up in the morning and start making your way downstairs. Oliver Cook is there. One of you woke up with Roland underneath your bed, just kind of the gas mask staring at you from underneath the
bed. Cool.
Hey there, buddy.
Bet that man sniffed my toes while I was asleep.
more power to him.
And you all begin getting ready to move out. You guys buy rations from the saloon before heading out, enough for the journey and back. You can easily afford it with the cash that you have. And you start heading towards the Alabaster Hills. Okay.
To the Bastard Hills.
For some reason, I called Oliver queer
Alabama
in
Hills.
my notes. Oh no, this is Q. Okay, never mind.
Queer. Big if true.
Big if true.
Someone ask for me?
Yeah, I got a question. Can I make some sort of check to see if this Mr. Cook guy be Popo?
Yes, you can make a wisdom or intelligence sage roll.
Alright, and then it's a +4 for intelligence sage. Yeehaw.
You said it was intelligence sage that you did?
Yeah. Does he be doing that cop walk?
With what you know of police officers, this man is not carrying a police firearm. He is not wearing the outfit of a police. He's in a rather dirtied outfit that looks like it's had a lot of wear. His attention does appear to be focused on Deadeye whenever Deadeye is not paying attention to him. Like he's studying him.
Oliver queer.
There's nothing that points to police officer though.
Okay, so are there any like wanted posters like outside the saloon or something?
You have not seen any wanted posters in Derryford.
All right.
Yo, Oliver's a crush on Deadeye. Leave him alone.
on our journey, I'd like to be next to him at some point.
Okay. Okay. You all begin heading out towards the Alabaster Hills. Okie dokie. Yeah, so, Roland, they let you, you take the lead for most of the journey on this day. And during that journey, Howie, you wanted to set up the scene?
Yeah. I want to
just go ahead and do that.
Be next to Mr. Cook and like nod my head towards Deadeye and be like, "You trying to get in there?" You know what I'm saying? I seen you looking at him with the biggest smile on my face.
He looks at you with like confusion and then realization. He's like, I don't know what you mean, good sir.
Oh, I'm sure you do. Wink.
Howie says wink out loud, but doesn't actually wink.
I believe there may be a little bit of a miscommunication here.
I seen you watching him.
You got them fuck me eyes.
Oh my god.
I think you might be
the way you be looking at him.
I think you might be seeing a little bit. You were up pretty late last night, so your eyes might be deceiving you.
Are you sure about that? What you trying to do here? I know you've been watching him.
Are you trying to intimidate him?
He's trying to play wingman.
He's trying to help him get it.
I'm just trying to get information here. If he'd be intimidated by my questions, then sure.
Okay, so charisma rogue or charisma fighter?
Charisma rogue it is. So I have a +1 on my rogue stuff now?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a +2 total.
Who are you talking to, Howie?
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Who's Howie talking to?
I'm talking to Mr. Cook there.
Thank you.
He says to you, well, just keep your voice down a little. I've got some interest in that man there, should he be the person I'm looking for.
Who are you looking for?
Man who runs by the code name Deadeye. Came around him a long time back, been looking for him ever since for something quite valuable of mine. Don't mean you any danger. I do intend to help along the way if it means I can get closer to my goal.
Okay.
This guy's dumb as fuck.
What might it be that he got
Howie
stolen?
winks at him.
He jolts.
Roland's here.
Roland has managed to escape from the front and has made his way backwards, leading from behind.
Roland's just like, I sense that there's a conversation happening that I'm not involved in. Let's change that.
Good heavens, aren't? Are we sure he can be a guide? Like looking
He seems to
around.
be doing a fine job.
Of course. Just checking the wind in my bones.
Right.
Checking the wind in my bones.
Shiver me timbers.
Well, I hope that works out well for you. And he hits for his horse to start moving faster away from the two of you.
He runs into Rose's horse. Very rude.
Sma.
Okay. Roland, you start to see that the group is starting to reach the beginning of the Alabaster Hills. You can see them ahead of you, the dozen or so white stone mountains that reach up, as well as the first mine that interconnects them.
How about that?
Your whispers are very calm today. The wind doesn't taste like sour candy, which is a good feeling going forward. It means that's a good omen. And there's no dark figure standing within the mine, so that's positive.
Is it though?
I'm sorry. What?
Why are you guys confused? This makes perfect sense.
All signs point that the reckoning will not happen in the next 2 minutes.
How about it?
Didn't the reckoning already happen?
It sure did.
Uh-oh. The second coming.
Well, if you insist.
I was about to come twice. Damn.
Okay. You all start to make your way towards reaching the edge of this mine. It's about midday now. You guys have been riding for about 4 hours, give or take. As you come across this mine entrance that doesn't have enough room to really bring horses in, but it does have, you do see before you a mine shaft with rails and several mine carts.
I look to see if there's any leftover equipment in the mine carts.
Go ahead and make a... Let's see, this would be wisdom... We'll say explorer.
Okay. One second. Wisdom Explorer.
Yes.
It'll be 11.
11. Okay. There's a couple of pickaxes in some of these mine carts. Some of them are more chipped and used than others, but you can find at least one that's in good working condition. And then in the back mine cart, there appears to be a crate with a red painted stripe on it.
I open it.
I need you to go ahead and roll a Constitution fighter check for me. Constitution rogue, sorry.
Constitution Rogue.
Yes.
Okay, one second. That's 18.
Okay.
Nice.
As you start to go up to open it, you realize there is a glistening fluid around it. And that this is probably dynamite that has been left in the sun too long. And you manage to not explode as you slowly lift the cap and you see the sweating dynamite, pieces of dynamite in there. These should be handled very carefully.
I shoot him.
I'm sorry?
Jar. Good. So yeah, you can add unstable dynamite to your significant items if you would like.
How much is it?
We'll say a dozen.
Okay.
But again, it is unstable, so you need to be very careful while handling it.
Of course. You know.
Because
Good old
Roland
roller.
is certainly the most careful character.
Obviously.
Yeah, every time you use resolve or lose resolve, I will roll for the dynamite.
Okay.
Uh-oh. You said this was, if we want to go through the mine, we're going to have to ban the horses. So, like, that's like part of a path, of just, you have to leave the horses? Or is it like you either go through the mine or around the mine?
It seems like you could fit them in here, but you wouldn't be able to ride them at the same time.
Okay.
Roland, you know that the mines are the best way to get through the mountains, and I imagine you're pretty experienced with them as well.
Right.
No.
Now, would you believe me if I said it was my first time in here?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely would. Thanks.
It's a good thing I'm lying. Also, y'all might want to not taste that rock over there. It always tastes a little too salty.
Want to taste it?
I am absurdly tempted to taste it, but
I'm tasting it.
Oh.
You go up and lick the rock. Go ahead and make a Constitution
Is it salty?
artist. Is Constitution artist roll.
An artist.
You're unable to taste any salt on it, and you wonder if there's something wrong with your taste buds, as they kind
I
of
don't
tingle
taste-
a little.
Any salt? Are you messing with me?
Shame.
little did you know, the salt was in Howie D.
He's got the road.
You're so right. Well, I guess we should get going through the cramped mountain. There's dark, small with our big horses. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah.
I'm not so sure about going in there.
I'm not leaving Mika behind.
Well,
I don't know how
it's a-
long I'm gonna have this horse for.
I'm not a fan of tight spaces. This is not going to go well for me.
Y'all love this.
And I always keep saying right next to me.
Oh, he licking Sid. Oh no. Make it. Well, I guess so. Going then or what?
Alright.
Oh
Rose
yeah.
will go first.
Maybe the guide should go first.
Yeah, the god will
Yeah,
go
but-
first, and then Rose will go.
I look
Go ahead.
over at Ellen. Can I hold your hand, please? This is not going to be comfortable for me.
And Ellen offers her hand. No
Thank you.
questions asked.
Thank you.
Okay, so it sounds like you guys are taking your horses in on foot. You're not taking the mine carts.
Yeah.
I'd say it's probably better.
Yeah.
Get something on my way out.
Okay. All right, we're walking on foot. This will add extra time to your journey.
That's okay.
Y'all, I just realized we missed an opportunity to use the cart hole.
We
Oh my
missed
God,
the cart
you're
hole.
So right.
Not the cart hole.
Cart hole?
Yeah, cart hole.
Ben, the cart
Okay.
hole.
Are we talking about Minecraft?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't know we were playing Minecraft. I thought this was, I thought this was,
Quick sheet.
yeah, I thought this was
You all,
Giphy Glyphs Quick Quest version 1.0 pf.pdf.
you all head into the darkness. Several of you guys should have lanterns at this point. From when you bought gear, that would have been one item that you would have been told to get. So everyone's well lit as you start walking further into
Oh,
the
we're
dark
lit, all right.
caverns.
Hello?
That was all right. Minecraft ambient sounds. Go.
Yeah. Guys, I
Everybody-
think we're close to a cave.
Is there a mine shaft down here?
Yes, actually, we're in one.
Fuck, dude.
We are literally in one.
Where's the fucking skeletons?
Here.
Well, if you look slightly to the left and under, both of your feet, you might see a little bit of a skeleton.
See, I keep my skeleton inside me. That way I avoid any unnecessary skeletal encounters.
Oh, that's two.
I
That's
squeeze
just-
Ellen's hand tighter. Do my breathing.
Okay. You all start moving throughout the dark caverns. You can hear water dripping down around you, just a pitter-patter of just little droplets every so often. The ground, it does start to get harder to breathe as you go further in, as the air starts to get thin in here a little bit. But it doesn't seem like it's too big of a problem. Roland seems to know where he's going. It's mostly a straight road currently, just a straight tunnel. It is getting very condensed. It's getting rather tight as you're moving now in a single-filed line.
Oh boy.
About 5 minutes or so into walking, Roland, you in the front see that the tracks are starting to curve downwards at an increasingly sharp angle.
Uh-oh.
Oh, just one of those nice old slides.
Oh no.
But with a horse, that kind of
The
bad.
horses.
But you're able to keep moving without any issues, since you are not in minecarts.
Hi, horse. I guess
I
horses in here.
sense I've made a mistake of some kind.
What's the name? Din? Sid. Hi, Sid.
Moving further, about 10 minutes or so, the track starts to curve, winding in and out as you follow the winding trails, and eventually you see light again. This is more
Light.
action-packed than I wanted it to be. You see light again with as you come out onto a part where the trail goes between two mountains in an open space. You see before you the track is missing in front of you. And you are coming out of this mountain into the open air. The wind moving around you, and it's kind of hard to hear anything. And there's the empty track, and then about 20 or 30 feet is the rest of the tunnel into the other mountain. It's like a broken bridge.
You know, that almost reminds me of the consequences of letting Dynamite go. Kind of like Hot Potato. Who wants to play?
No.
You sure? I got one right here.
I'll
No,
play.
I think we're good.
How you'll play?
I'll play.
But
Want
if
to
it
play?
goes off, there's gonna be a cave in, and then we're gonna be stuck down here.
Yeah, we're gonna be stuck with nothing to do except to play Hot Potato. Let's go.
No, I'd rather die. I'd rather
You
just
might.
die. Thank you, Ellen.
Oh no,
What do you have
that's
so
some
many
extra hot
problems?
salsa right there.
So who wanted to play?
Huh?
Who wanted to play with the Dynamite?
Howie wants to play.
Howie.
Howard Rightly, I completely forbid you from playing Dynamite Hot Potato.
I don't need your permission.
Yes, you do, Howard. I have saved you from countless scraps in the past, and
Have
I will
you?
save your life here once more.
I'd rather play. You want to play too?
I
I'll
like
throw
the
it to you
Dynamite
first.
at
Howard
Howard.
Rightly.
Oh, he
You toss-
lights it. He's not just.
Oh, you light it?
Just one, and I get hard as hell at Howard.
Okay, hold on. Let me just, I need to roll something real quick over here.
Fucking chaos.
I'm gonna fucking kill the man.
From a safe distance.
Roll
Okay.
and run.
So, you toss lit, unstable dynamite at Howie. Howie,
Just
the sweating dynamite lands in your hands. Rowan, you said you wanted to run. Are you at the back of the line?
I would
Probably,
also like to
yes.
get the hell away from this.
Brown's probably
Okay,
in the back, and then probably.
Everyone starts to shuffle backwards. Howie, what do you do?
I toss it back to him.
Oh,
All right, you toss it back.
Good God. All right.
It wasn't a toss.
I would like to attempt to throw my knife to knock the dynamite out of the air in between the two of them.
That will make it explode.
Yes, but it won't explode in either of their hands.
Hold on. I think there's more dynamite near, though, and it'll set off the other dynamite, causing a chain reaction, killing us all.
Poggers.
Either way, well, Rose lives past this. However,
We all
he
live
has to
past this,
retcon
so
this.
Okay,
Is
don't have
not
to
my
make it work.
is not my problem.
Howie, you go to toss the dynamite back to Roland, and before Rose can even aim a knife to throw at it, it explodes midair anyways because it was ready for that. I need... Let's see. Yeah, let's just put everyone in here.
Oh god.
Except Rowan, because he ran away pretty fast, pretty early on. Everyone else, I need a... This is going to be a fighting roll with either strength or dexterity.
Oh,
23.
21.
19.
okay, here we go.
15.
That goes to
Wait, what is the roll again? I actually...
Are we just using
Fighting
stats or are we fighting?
And strength or dexterity. You roll a d20 and add your modifiers.
Holy fuck. That is a 2.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Ooh.
That's rough, buddy.
It's attributes and archetypes.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. That's still two.
So Jay, you like take the both modifiers from like fighting and strength or dex and add them.
Oh, okay, so that is 17.
Okay. The dynamite explodes and the ground breaks off from the side of the mountain as you all begin to tumble out, except for Rowan, who is safe. As what is basically a landslide begins, and you guys all begin sliding off the edge of the mountain.
Our horses.
Hey,
Hey,
Killbud.
Yeah, what's up?
Can I cast a spell?
Do you want to use a point of resolve?
Sure, why not?
Okay, what are you casting?
I didn't think he'd let me cast a spell. I need to look at the spell for a quick. Hold on.
What do you intend to do?
I want to save everybody.
I mean, need something more specific.
Let's see, I can cast Blast. That could help.
Yeah, I'm free. Free fall.
Can I cast
Rose will
Flight
have your head for this, Howie.
on everybody? Can I cast Flight?
On everybody.
Yeah. Let's make a deal.
I will allow a temporary casting of flight on everyone. We're talking about 30 seconds, except the horses.
Oh,
No,
rip.
but Mika has to survive.
Not
She dies
y'all.
later.
Turns out he actually got a second horse and named it Mika. We just
Like
didn't
to pray
realize.
to God for a miracle.
Alright, I'll do it.
That's his wife.
That's his
That's his
wife.
wife.
You
That's his
monster.
wife.
Jagger, do you
No,
want to?
with wife
Jagger, are
husband.
you saying you want to spend a resolve point for something extraordinary?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, what are you trying to? What is your goal?
I wish to. I doubt you're gonna let me reverse time before they fucking threw a goddamn stick of dynamite. But
What is the goal? The thing you want completed. Like if you were asking a wish to a genie, what is
I
the
wish
thing you
to
want completed?
teleport us out of the mine, in whatever manner gets us out without all of us dying.
Okay, so it looks like your goal is for everyone to survive.
Yes.
Okay. You start praying as the rocks begin breaking away. Howie immediately just flicks out his cards, and a card flies out of it and slaps to everyone's chest. You're all able to float for a little bit of time. It's like attached to you, and you're like floating by the card. As the rocks give out, the horses slide away down the side of the mountain, which turns out to not be too far of a drop.
Killbud, I wanna be clear. Everybody means my friends, so not Deadeye.
Okay. The Deadeye begins to slide.
You motherfucker.
Jay, I need you to roll.
Jay is a friend.
Okay, so he doesn't have to do his pickaxe thing. Jay, you stab your pickaxe in the mountain with surprising ease, because it seems like you weren't being pulled away from the mountain very hard. As Deadeye slides away, he's like, ah, hell! He starts sliding down with the horses.
Wait, hold on. If that's the case, does the card meant to save me, can it also go to Sid?
No.
Okay.
That's his spouse.
As the horses
What the
begin
fuck,
to
KB?
fall away, currently out of view, along with Deadeye.
Rip.
That's a damn shame.
Right, roll credits.
Deadeye's dead outside
Yeah.
of Denver. I'm so sorry.
You all then hear, after a moment of everyone just like sitting still, you guys fly to safe land. Which in this case would be the other side of the mountain, if you guys would like. Do you guys want to get to the other track?
Yeah, let's do that. That works.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you have to go to the other track because this one is caving in.
No, it isn't.
Isn't Rowan there?
Yes, Rowan has to fly along, or run back further back the way he came from. And after a moment of like waiting and being like, what just happened? Why? And like looking at at Roland and Howie, you guys hear a gunshot go off, echoing throughout the hills.
Deadeye, why?
Sounds like a party.
Did I know?
I'll shoot into the
Well, I
air.
guess we better find him then, Howie.
Huh?
I guess we better find him then, huh? It feels like this could have been prevented pretty easily. I can't do any of that fancy
There's
stuff
only
myself.
So much I can do in the span of a couple seconds as we're all falling.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron, during the explosion, some shrapnel hit your leg pretty hard. You lose 1 resolve.
Crying and shaking.
Joe's having a panic attack.
That's fair.
We're trying to find Mika.
Rowan starts going down, looking for the horse, looking for Deadeye.
Rose is going with him.
Alright, so you guys, do you want to scale off the mountain? Because at this point, I am ending flight.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're gonna have to.
So you take however many pickaxes were claimed by Roland, and kind of like attaching them in within the tunnel. You're able to tie ropes to it in order to scale down this side of the mountain, and kind of climbing down to the ground, where you see the landslide of rocks heading further out into a little edge of the forest. And walking further on, you see your gear is spilled out over you. Any gear that were on your horses is kind of just spilled everywhere. A lot of it crushed and missing. And you see Deadeye is later on with the horses. You see most of your horses seem okay. A miracle. Except for Deadeye's, who he has shot because it was pinned under rocks.
Oh,
That was
Deadeye's.
That was Deadeye's cousin.
And he looks up as you guys approach and he says, "What the fuck was that about?"
Well, honestly, you could probably blame Howie.
Huh? I thought you were joking.
He takes
Well,
out his other revolver,
Roland,
cocks both and points one at you, Roland, the other at Howie.
Well, that's mighty rude of you, sir.
And he says, "Y'all are playing some strange shit on this journey."
Well, that is indeed true, but I do believe you and I can come to some sort of agreement.
Roll diplomat charisma.
Oh, that's very awful. No, it makes that worse.
Perhaps we can come to an arrangement where
Roland, after you said what you say, he quickly takes his gun and fires at the ground at your feet, bouncing off just inches from your leg, and loads back the hammer again and points it up and says, "I'm done playing, boy."
Well, now I do apologize for that one.
I'd like to say that they injured me as well, and I can find it in my heart to forgive, so I hope that you can as well.
He just slowly turns his head to you.
Y'all, everybody, calm down. Now,
I have to ask.
am-
Hold on. We didn't specify earlier. Howie, was Oliver included in your spell?
Oh shit.
No.
Okay, then Oliver is also down here, looking rather pissed. For various things. Probably related to the dynamite.
Now, I must say, when it comes to whose side I'm on, I must say I agree with you the most. I would also like to know what the hell Howard and Jeffrey, Howard and Roland were doing.
That's my dad.
Roland. I think I warned you, Howie, not to do such things.
I honestly thought he was joking.
It doesn't matter what you thought. What matters is what happened.
Yeah, what happened is we're all fine and we can continue on.
What
our
happened is that our horse almost died. Deadeye's horse did die, and now you're in a Mexican standoff.
No, we're not in a Mexican standoff yet.
I would like to retcon something. Every time I've said Deadeye, I want to retcon that I said Jesse. Every time I've said Deadeye, can I retcon that I said Jesse?
Yeah, sure.
I'm sure he'd know his name.
Every single time. Nope, that's just me re-saying what I just said in character voice. We need to get to the other side. We need to get to our destination. And we will get to our destination, whether you like it or not. You signed us up for this. I guess you and I both signed us up for this. All of us, including Mr. Jesse and Mr. Oliver, are going to make it through the other side alive. Do we have an understanding, everybody?
Roll Charisma Diplomat with no extra modifier. There's a lot of things going on in this scene.
That's a nat 20 plus 6.
Okay. Deadeye slowly starts to just lower his revolvers a little. And he kind of mumbles to himself, "Ain't no guide, it's a goddamn clown." Like, holsters them.
We all just paused real hard.
Oh, yes.
Goodness.
What's his name?
Who is that?
What's the name? What's the name?
What's the name?
What's the name?
What's
Tell
the
us
name
your
of the
fucking
good-
dog's name. God damn it, Jay.
Not my dog.
Hey,
My name's Babe Ruth.
What's baby's name?
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
Fuck yeah.
Good.
Sweet baby. Leah, I love your dog.
You guys see Oliver hasn't really paid much attention to this conversation. He's kind of moved off to the side, and like away from everyone. Just kind of, it looks like he's like just kind of storming off to breathe.
Rowan's
And,
gonna watch and see if he's doing anything. Like,
he appears to be
special
looking over
attention.
he looks over the horizon a little bit.
Alright.
And he turns around, and yells back, and says, "There's no way but forward." Or sorry, wrong voice. "Well, there's no way but forward. Appears to be another mine entrance over here."
Well, yes.
I suppose we better take it then. Keep going.
Let's no more hot potato.
Only if you say please. 3 times.
Please, no more hot potato.
Please.
Please.
Please, please, please.
Please,
No
more hot potato.
Howie.
At this point, Rose will sidle up to Howie.
No.
Rose will sidle up to Howie. So
Hi
Howie,
there. Huh?
I need to have a word with you.
All right.
We have been through quite a bit, and I do know this.
Okay.
I also know that if we are to survive this journey
More
and have
hot
any
potato.
hope of us
No.
and our horses getting back to not Houston, fuck. Getting back to Texas, nope. Getting back to Denver
Dallas.
alive.
Nope.
Jesus.
There will be no more hot potato and no more tomfoolery. You will be helping me and the
And Tom.
client get to where we're going. And
We'll get to where we're going.
Well, I'll get there alive.
We will arrive there. Arrive. Yes.
And the client.
Yeah, him too. Okay.
If not, and I hate to stoop this low, but it'd be a shame if word were to get out about how you do what you do.
That would be a
Rose.
shame indeed, Miss Rose Ward.
Yes, and Rose genuinely does mean it when she says this. I would hate to have to do it.
I'd hate to have to do what I'd have to do.
Yep.
What is it that you do, Mr. Howard?
He's really good at card tricks, actually.
Oh yeah, you want to see a
studied-
card trick?
Yeah. He studied in a magician's pack for 3 years and learned all this. He pulled a ball out of my ear once. Still don't know where he got
like
it.
to do a card trick for Mr. Roland.
Okay.
I wanna pull one out from behind his ear, and then while I'm doing that, I'm gonna pull one from his pocket.
Okay, so this is Charisma Rogue.
He also summons a chicken from the depths of hell.
Chicken.
But-
Chicken. Chicken.
But like just with like a normal deck of cards.
That's a 22.
Sleight of hand
Flawless. Roland, you did not know that you had a card in your pocket. That is insane. Who put it there? Was it him?
Who did this?
The card says more hot potato. I show it only to Roland, then put it back.
Fuck you. Don't. Come on. You're so chaotic.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
All right, Roland, I need you to make a intelligence explorer or wisdom explorer to figure out what part of the mountain you are currently at.
Really, it's just pink milk, huh?
I will give you +2 on this roll as you are the guide.
Okay. So that's 19.
Okay. Yeah. So, you didn't expect this, Roland, but this is actually a faster shortcut than the one you usually take through these tunnels. It's cut down your journey time. Yeah, it's cut down your journey time by like 1/3. And you know exactly where you are and how to loop back to the main tunnels and keep going through. This is fantastic. And the party keeps moving through the hills. You guys eventually find yourself coming to another portion of tunnel that, this is probably about an hour or two later. Some of the anger has subsided in the group. Deadeye has calmed down and is back on task for the time being, but he is keeping one hand closer to the pistol than it was before. As he moves through, he appears to have eyes fully on the back of Roland's head. Just like, you can see he's like painting a target in his mind.
Well, I guess it sure is a mighty fine back of the head, isn't it?
Rose probably goes and apologizes to Howie for threatening him. That's all.
At some point, Rowan does want to talk to
I was muted. Howie says, actions mean more than words. You know this.
Just as you know, I probably wouldn't have done anything. I'm not looking to stir trouble. At least
sure
this Rose isn't looking to stir trouble. Future Rose, maybe.
Future Rose stabs him with a fucking pen. What do you mean?
Pick it up.
Misha, you said you wanted to set up a scene?
Yeah, I want to talk to, gonna sidle up if you can. So, Jesse, mind telling me a little bit about your child? Have you seen him recently? It seemed like you've been in Denver for a while.
He looks over and says, "Oh, yeah, no, I haven't been back to get him in quite some time."
Huh? So is it... Have a wife back there too, or just a child?
Just a child. The wife was shot a while back.
I see. Do you know anything about him?
How old is
Young, probably about 9 or 10 when I left him. Told him to wait there until I come back. Told him he'd be safe there for the time being, and I'll come back with some money to bring him the rest of the way.
Wait, by himself at 9? Are you sure he's still there? How? Said he's at a mining camp by himself, right?
Indeed, there's plenty of food there, there's shelter. It was a long-term camp that just ended up getting abandoned along the way. A lot of things were left by.
he? Wait, how long has he been there?
About 2 years now.
Oh.
I can't help but feel that, doesn't seem like the most responsible thing to do as a father.
Well, I'd rather him be safe at a camp than, you know.
Aye, yeah, that's fair.
Drastic measures and all that.
You have to do what you have to do for families sometimes.
Well, sorry about my friends there. They're, as you can see, a little
Quite
unpredictable at times. I'll try and get you back to your kid in one piece, but... Well, hopefully the bandits don't get a hold of us first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rowan's gonna go ahead and go back to his spot.
Okay. All right. As you guys move further on into the tunnels, you find a portion. You've come up to a portion where the tracks have been removed from it, and there's a pit there that it only drops about 10 feet into a wider room where you can hear something snoring from within.
Oh, that's me. That's Ben. That's Ben in Deadlands. That's Ben, sorry.
Can Rowan get a look at it?
You try. Do you want to try to like hold your lantern over the hole?
No, subtly, without like trying to give him too much away.
Okay.
You're so right.
All right. Go ahead and make a. We're gonna call this a. Call it a wisdom rogue. You're trying to be sneaky here.
16.
16, okay. You leave your lantern behind just a little bit, and crawl your way up to peek into the hole. It's very dark, so it's difficult to see. But you do see a rather large-looking shadow in the corner of that room. It looks like it's just one room. It doesn't go much of anywhere that you can see. You see crashed mine carts. You see some skeletons left over, some bones. But the biggest, most prominent thing is you see a very large shadow in the corner, and the deep snoring.
What time of year is it right about now?
It is late, or this would be taking place early winter.
Sounds like it might be a hibernating bear. We're really quiet, might be able to get by us without any issue.
How much supplies we got left? We need some meat.
We have days worth of food.
Well, that depends. Do you want cooked bear meat?
I'd take some bear meat.
Oh, really?
I'd almost eat the rations we have rather than start another fight.
So what
Do we have enough rations to make it all the way there?
Bear meat.
Rowan, I will note from your history of hunting, this bear, if this is a bear, it's a big one.
Well, all right, maybe
Not a bear.
on second thought, this might not be a bear. This might not be something worth fighting, or if it is, I don't think it's a bear. A very large bear at the very least. We should,
I'd rather just eat them.
I mean, we do got the dynamite, but
You could just throw the whole thing down there.
that could very well collapse the cavern.
Yeah, no thanks.
I get the
There's
feeling we
notably
make that
sweet.
here just fine.
Roland, as you dance with the dynamite, you hear a gun cock from behind you, and just Deadeye staring you down.
So how much room do we have to sneak by? Is the yard to sneak by? Or we can get pretty close, or is there like
so the hole is there to where you could creep around the side of it if you were careful. It's like the middle of the tunnel has been basically dropped. So there is some crevices on the edge that you could try to climb over. The horses are going to be a big problem.
Wait, so the horses aren't going to be able to make it through there easily?
Absolutely not.
Sure they will.
If we find a way to get everyone over there, I can make sure the bear won't wake up.
I mean, the horses can get back up the other side, right? They just can't go around.
Yeah, the horses can go back.
So like if they go down, they can get back up the other side without any. Like they can't go around the pit.
This is just a hole that drops 10 feet down into this larger chamber. But you have a feeling, your instincts would tell you that if there's a creature down there, it has to have another way out. It can't just stay there.
Either we abandon the horses and keep going, or we try and find the way out that way. Kill it. We'd have to kill it to get through that.
I can make sure it won't wake up from us fumbling around everywhere. If we want to just go right through.
If you're confident, say we give it a try.
What kind of silliness be it where we would be leaving my horse Sid, my lovely husband wife?
All right, then. If you're confident, then do your thing, Howie.
All right. I want to cast silence on the bear.
Okay, go ahead and use another resolve.
It's still in.
You guys hear the deep snoring go. And
All
you
right,
no longer
let's go.
hear anything.
Alright,
Let's go. How he
get
just
moving then.
runs. You might want to hurry.
Oh, how long does this spell last?
Don't worry
Let's
about
go.
it. Just hurry.
Go.
You all drop down the 10-foot hole. I need everyone just to roll a quick dexterity fighter. Very low
I guess it's
DC,
gonna
but
be-
I just want to see if anyone gets hurt.
Uh-oh.
I just 6 turbo failed that shit. That is a
19.
-2.
17.
Okay. -2, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said fighter decks?
Fighter
Yeah.
decks, yeah.
Yeah, fighter deck.
Okay, that brings mine to 23.
Okay. Aaron and Diano, as you are... I don't know why I say your first and last name every time. Aaron, as you lower yourself down a 10-foot hole and land, you realize your leg is in a lot worse state than you thought it was before. You do lose 1 resolve. Howie, you land on a pretty nasty bone that immediately slips under you and you fall on your back, hitting your head against the ground. You also lose 1 resolve.
It was a 6.
Deadeye and Oliver both have difficult journeys down as well, and they both lose 1 resolve on the way down. They rolled a 1 and 2. I can't.
I would
Excuse
like
me?
to. I don't know if I can use my healing kit that I had at this point in the journey before we change systems.
Well, we need to
If
get out
not-
of here first. We have a pretty limited time to get past there.
Yeah.
Okay, true.
For the sake of brevity, I'm going to say your horses make it down A-okay.
Yay!
Hey.
Alright, keep going. Find a way out.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so once you enter the cave, you guys can see around you that there is a crevice that has been rocks have been broken off of it to make it big enough for a large creature to move through. That you guys
You get a
could
better look at it as we went by.
Yeah, you can get a look at it. As you pass the bear, it is a bear. However, you quickly notice its paws are bigger than normal for a bear. It has sharpened talons at the end, and the biggest, most prominent feature you don't notice until the bear kind of shifts its weight, and you see that it actually has 2 heads instead of 1.
Ah.
That's a no for me, dog. Mm-mm. No.
Alright. Well, keep going.
Yeah.
Hell no.
You ever
No,
met
no,
a bear?
no.
You guys move out of the cavern as the noise of the sleeping dire bear once again returned.
Bless you. Yes, I'm talking to you, Bear. Okay, bye.
As you guys move further throughout the cavern, this cave, this new entrance to the cave comes outside of one of the mountains back into a forest, where you see that this bear has definitely done more landscaping around here. You see trees that have been scratched and knocked over. One looks like it was probably being used as a scratching post for his claws.
Close the door. Never mind.
And you see as well from here you can see the end of the Alabaster Hills. See the pathway going further on.
The bastard hills.
Okay.
Rose would like to try to make a healing roll. That was one of my 3 major items that I included.
Okay.
A healing kit. I don't
we'll
know what
just
that
use
healing
it.
roll would be.
Yeah, this is gonna be. I would imagine this would be Sage Wisdom.
Ooh. All right.
She bad?
Those are both negatives. But it
Better
makes
roll
sense
high.
to me, so I just better roll well.
I'm also open to other attributes and archetypes if you think something would make more sense.
I think my gut was intelligence, but Sage also works. I mean,
I could see intelligence instead of wisdom. I would allow
Yep.
intelligence instead of wisdom.
so intelligence save I think would be my hope. Sage. So that's an even roll. I'll spend a point of my resolve to re-roll that.
Okay.
Or can I spend a point of my resolve to just... Yeah, I'll re-roll. Well, I'll take the
Ooh.
11.
Okay, you have no modifier bonus.
Well, I have a +2 for intelligence and a -2 for Sage.
Okay, it's no
So I'll go-
modifier. All right.
Can I potentially argue that it would be survival instead of... I mean, no, it's exploration, not survival. Never mind.
Yeah. So. You do get an extra bonus because you are using a significant item for this. This is one of your big slots. And with that bonus, I will allow you to heal 2 points of resolve, to as a pool to hand out to whoever you want. Who do you want to give those
I'm gonna
points to?
heal... Is anybody down more than Howie? Because I know I'm at least giving 1 to Howie.
I think the lowest is Father and Howie.
Who and Howie?
Aaron?
Hey, Father Indiana, how much... How many...
Yes,
points are
7.
you down?
7.
Yes, 7. I'm gonna give 1 to each of you 2, yeah.
Okay. And do make sure that you mark that you lose 1 resolve for re-rolling.
Yes. I already have done, so.
You guys make your way outside of the Alabaster Hills, back onto less mountainous terrain, and eventually find a place to camp for the night, ending the 2nd day of travel. Roland, you wanted to approach Deadeye? Jay?
Me, Joe? Roland.
Did you want to approach Deadeye?
Yeah.
So this would be during the campfire moments. The night has come. Camps are being sprung up. Luckily, you all managed to keep your tents at the very least. You managed to salvage those. And you approach Deadeye at the fire. It kind of looks up at you and is like, "You're not going to do any strange shit to me, are you?"
Well, no, of course not. I'm actually here to ask you a question. A very important question, if you don't mind. Nothing about your family, though, not yet.
Sure. like leans back and brings his hat down over his eyes.
So, Mr. Deadeye, sir, do you know about any ghost rock around here?
Takes his hat and brings it back up. Like peers his eyes at you a bit. Says, "What's that to you?"
Well, you know, I just have a mildly growing interest in it.
Says, don't know if there's any left, but there is a an old the camp that we're headed to, Camp Midas. They were mining for ghost rock. Couldn't find enough to pay the bills, but that's what they were there for.
And so you know basically only that? Nothing more?
Don't know any other places in the mountain that haven't already been cleaned out.
Well then. Well, you know, if we don't end up losing you on this trip, think you could possibly help me acquire some of that ghost rock?
He kind of looks around to see who's awake and who's not, and kind of just says, if you can help me get out of here, stay alive throughout this trip and beyond, I think I can hook you up with quite a lot of ghost rock. Be careful where you sling that goddamn dynamite.
Well, of course, I'm always careful, except when I'm not.
Well, let's hope for the rest of the journey you're always careful.
Careful is not my middle name. But alright.
Alright, does anyone else have any scenes they want to set up?
What's Oliver doing? Did he sleep?
Rose tries to ask Howie if she can treat him. She never mind. I don't have a scene.
To answer your question, Jay, Oliver is mostly staying up, just kind of keeping to his own. He does seem to be rubbing off a leg wound from the rock slide, probably.
Oh, no, see, the thing is, I don't know about no rock slide. You know, I ain't never heard of one of those.
Pretending it didn't happen doesn't make it true. Yeah. Alright then, so as we end
real quick, maybe we should set up a watch before we go to sleep. Just in case.
Alright, I'll take first watch. Y'all sleep tight.
I got second. Just rotate around.
I really need my full night's sleep. It's one of my few weaknesses.
Just rotate people in and out. It's not a big deal.
I'll take a watch, yeah.
Say we're have people on watch.
I think I'll stay up on that first watch, says Deadeye.
Well, then, if you stand up, watch, wake me up if you hear anything early.
All right, then.
Oliver also speaks up. He says, I think I would also like to be on the first watch. I'm not really sleepy right now.
Okay. I mean, you got to set it up then. Like everyone else, wait for the first one.
I actually need to do some journaling too before I go to sleep. It's a habit of mine that I need to do, or else I won't be able to fall asleep.
Alright, we're on this goes to pass the fuck out.
When I hear Oliver say that he wants to stay up for first watch too, I try to make eye contact with who's taking first watch, Howie or Rowan?
Howie and
Howie?
Rose are both going to be there.
Okay. I kind of like make eye contact with one of them while I'm like, keep an eye out. Like, I make it like very subtly. I'm like, watch them.
Howie shakes his head.
You live to torment me.
Yeah.
Rose is staying up for part of the first watch to write, but actually she's not going to be monitoring them or anything.
Okay.
All right then.
And as the party gets ready to go to sleep, our camera views out with the 4 people around the fire to keep warm for the first watch. As we fade to black for the end of this session, and we will have to have a part 2 to our Deadeye Oneshot.
What a
This is
one
wild.
shot.
Yeah, it is. Our one shot's
me the
gonna have to
2-shot.
change to a 2-shot.
One shot,
guys.
2 shot, 3 shot, 4.
So I'm gonna ask before anything, Jay, do you think you can come back in 2 weeks to replay Roland?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Let's
talk
go.
further on that in our DMs. Everyone,
Hey, Gerald, do you want to come back every 2 weeks for our
Drugs?
well,
campaign?
we'll see about that because I have to be able to manage the characters. That's
There's
my
a lot.
call to make.
Schedule permitting, just let me know.
There is the opportunity that if Roland does survive, he may come back as a recurring character.
I don't see him dying quite yet.
Well, he did throw dynamite.
You just throw lit dynamite.
And is carrying 11 more unstable dynamite.
Ginny and Roland would get along very well.
Anyways, yes, that will be it for our session tonight. Thank you for coming, guys. Thank you for watching. Anybody who watches this back, I will
Oh
get
fuck,
this
it's being
uploaded
recorded, ain't it?
as soon as I can. It is being recorded.
Hi YouTube. Hi Mom.
Yeah.
Beehaw.
Rose is played
Yeah.
by Ben.
That's me.
Joe Thrombly is played by Brenna.
I'll
Rowan
also do for that.
Hiali is played by Mijo. Roland has been played by Jay. Howard Euchard Waitley is played by Ethan. Father Aaron Indiano is played by Jagger. And Ellen Meyer is played by Jesse. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.